In the latest move to diversify trade and economic partners, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz is in India to hold high-level talks there. On the agenda is economic ties, skilled labour shortages and reducing Germany's reliance on China. Joining me now is Deutsche Welle correspondent Warda Imran in Berlin. Warda, hi there. How does India fit into Germany's transitioning away from Beijing?
Thanks for having me. India has become a huge global player, from manufacturing to services, and India is an important trade ally for many countries. Here in Germany, analysts and journalists have already started asking if India will be the next China for German businesses. So Chancellor Olaf Scholz and a few top ministers and business leaders are in India to talk about strengthening ties and addressing the skilled labor shortage. Both Germany and India have been stable partners, but 2023 was an exceptionally good year where trade between the two countries was more than 30 billion euros. Yet there exists no free trade agreement between India and the EU. This is also in the works. In a way, this visit is meant to also bolster business confidence in Germany, because the latest surveys show that the mood is quite pessimistic here. The EU and Germany were already attempting to decouple and distance themselves from China economically, something that has resulted in a war of tariffs in the last few months.
Warda, you mentioned the skilled labour shortage. How is Germany looking to attract workers then?
Well, Germany's skilled workers shortage is something the government has been talking about for months on end. According to a very big research institute here, IFO, at least 33% of the companies questioned still have fewer qualified workers. This is better from the figures last year, but there are concerns that the economy is sluggish and not growing at the speed and rate at which many would have wanted. The labor issue is widespread. Service providers are hit the hardest, and those companies looking to hire skilled workers temporarily face a big shortage. This extends to manufacturing and the automotive industry as well. So I think the German government is courting India and Indian workers, as they have previously tried to woo and welcome Kenyan and Nigerian skilled workers as well.
How is the German economy faring at the moment, Warda?
Well, that's a complicated question. The economy is stagnating, which means it's experiencing little to no growth. It was expected that 2024 would be a hard year with contractions in the economy, but only recently the International Monetary Fund cut their expectations of potential growth of Germany in 2025 down from the rather positive prediction of 1.3% to just 0.8% growth for next year. This is quite worrying here for Europe's biggest economy. The manufacturing sector is weak, and this is weighing down on growth. Even demand for German industrial goods, which have relatively had a really great time the last few years, have weakened. This is what the latest data shows. This is also the first time in 2 decades that Germany is facing recession periods for 2 years. And this has put small and mid-sized businesses at a huge risk. They think they're in a permanent crisis. So 2023 and 24 have been hard, but research and economic institutes here predict a recovery within the next 2 years.
Warda Imran, thank you very much. Let us take a quick look at tomorrow's weather now. How's your Saturday looking? Well, Brisbane, showers are clearing. Sydney and Canberra will be mostly sunny.